Good evening students, hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to talk about some modals and their uses. In my previous video I have talked about the features and the examples of modals. So if you have not checked it yet, please go and check that. The link will be in the description box and then come back and see this one. Hope this video will be helpful to use the modals in the sentences. So yes, without any further talking, let's get started. First of all, we are going to talk about the uses of can, C-A-N, can. It is a modal and today we are going to talk about the uses of it. So when we can use the modal can? First of all, to express the ability or the power. So when we want to suggest somebody's power or ability, we can use can in the sentence. For example, he can lift 100 kgs. So you see, it is his power to lift 100 kgs. So we use can here. If I say she can dance very well, again you see it is her ability that she can dance well. So can will be used in the place where we want to suggest ability or power. Secondly, if we want to take permission or give permission, then again we will use the modal can. How? You see, if I say, can I use your pen? You see, I am asking for your permission. And if you are giving me that permission, that yes, you can. So you see, in both of the sentences, can is used. So in taking permission and in giving permission, we will use can modal. This is the second use. Now, if we want to suggest any possibility, then also we can use can. How? You see, if I say anybody can join the meeting, there is no boundary. So here is the possibility for everybody to join in that meeting. So you see, I am using can here, that anybody can join. There is no boundary. So can is used again. If I want to suggest any certainty, then also we can use can. Just like you see, if I say it can't be cuckoo because it is the summer season. So you see, I am telling it with assurance that it can't be cuckoo because it is the summer season. So can is used to suggest that certainty or surety, assurance. So in that way, we can use can in the sentences. If we want to suggest the prohibition, then again we can use can. Just like you see, nobody can come here without permission. Nobody can come here without permission. You see, again can is used to suggest the prohibition, that no, nobody can come here. Can is used here to suggest that prohibition. If I want to suggest any, what I can say, request, means if I want to make any request, just like you see, can you please give me a glass of water? Again you see, can is used to make that request, that please give me some water. Can you please give me some water? So can is used here. So in that way, we can use the modal can in the sentences. Secondly, we are going to talk about the uses of shall. Shall is another modal and now we are going to talk about its uses. First of all, shall can be used to mean the future tense. We all know that with the first person, means I and we use shall to make the future tense. For example, if I say, I shall be there tomorrow, you see, after I, shall is used to make the future tense. Secondly, shall can also be used with the third person, but not all the time. When we want to emphasize something, then shall also can be used with the third person. For example, if I say he shall do it, That means he must do it. There is an emphasis on that thing. So in that way, shall also can be used with the third person. Thirdly, shall also can be used to take permission. For example, if I say, shall we start now? Here I am taking the permission that shall we start now. So in that way, for taking permission also we can use shall. Another one, shall also can be used to give instruction. How? Students shall attend the program in their uniform. So you see, after students, shall is used to give the instruction that students must wear the uniform. So there is an instruction for the students. And to give that instruction, we are using shall here. Next one, shall also can be used to express certainty. For example, if I say, I shall be in Kolkata tomorrow. So there is a certainty in my voice that yes, I will not be there. I shall be in Kolkata tomorrow. So to express certainty also we can use shall. And the last one, to offer something. For example, if I say, shall I help you? So here you see I am offering the help to somebody. So shall I help you? So shall is used to offer something. So already we have talked about can and shall. Now we are going to talk about will. First of all, to express futurity. So already when I have talked about the shall, I told that it is used to suggest the future. And we all know shall and will, both the words are used for future. But will is used with the second person and third person. If I say he will be happy, they will be going there. So you see with the you, with they, I am using will to make the future tense. So first of all, to make the future tense with the second person and the third person. Now, we are going to talk about the other uses of will. First of all, to express the certainty. Again, you see, to express certainty, we can use a will. For example, don't give her the news, she will be unhappy. So you see, there is a certainty that if you give her that news, she will be unhappy. So in that way, to make the certainty, we also can use will. Now, to make any request. Will you please give me his address? Will you please give me his address? You see, there is a request in my voice. If I say, will you please give me your personal computer for the use? Again, you see, in my voice, there is a request. To make order, we also can use a will. For example, if I say, will you stop smoking here, please? Again, you see, there is an order, but I am using will to make it. So in that way, to make request and to make order, in both the cases, we can use will. Now, to express hope. So how we can use it? You see, if I say, our evil days will come to an end. So now our evil days is going on, but definitely there will be an end of it. So I have a hope on that yes, our evil days will be ending in a day. So in that way, you see, to express hope, we also can use will in a sentence. And the last one, to emphasize. Just like you know, shall is normally used with the first person and it can be used with the third person to emphasize. Just the opposite here. Will can be used with the first person to emphasize on something. Just like if I say, I will be a good human being. So there is a emphasis on the thing that yes, I will be a good man, good human being. So in that way, will can be used to emphasize, and it is used for the first person. Here, when I am talking about first person and will, an important point is there which must be mentioned. That is, when we are making interrogative sentences, we never can use will. Means we cannot use will I do it. We have to use shall I do it. So when we are making the interrogative sentence, we can never use will with the first person. We will always use shall with the first person to make the interrogative sentence. Please don't be confused with these two things. We can use will with the first person to emphasize on something, but we can't use it to make the interrogative sentences. So already we have talked about 3 modals. Now we are going to talk about the use of may, M-A-Y, may. First of all, may can be used to express wish. How? I can say, I may help you. I may make you happy. You see, these are all the wishes. So to suggest wish, we can use may in the sentence. Now, to express hope, we also can use may. Just like if I say, I think you may win the first prize. So here you see there is a hope in my voice that you may win the prize. So in that way, we can use may to suggest, to express hope. Next, to express prayer. So how we will use may to express prayer? May God bless you. So you see, may is used to express prayer. To take and give permission, again we can use may. For taking permission, may I start it now? I am taking the permission. And if you are giving the permission, yes, you may start it now. You see, in taking permission and giving permission, we also can use may. Next, in the place of perhaps, the word perhaps, we can use may again. Just like you see, maybe he will be there. It is mostly used in the American English. Maybe he is there. So perhaps he is there. So in that way, may also can be used in the place of perhaps. And the last one, to express possibility, we also can use may. For example, she may be at home now. So here I am expressing the possibility that yes, she can be at home. So she may be at home now. So in that way, we can use may in the sentences. Now we are going to talk about the last one of today's series, that is must. So when we use must, generally to suggest something which is very strong, means it can be strong order, it can be strong obligation, it can be strong advice, it can be strong determination. Just like, if I say, I really must stop smoking. You see, smoking is a bad habit, and if I say I really must stop smoking, so that means it is my strong determination that I must do it. If I say you must not cheat in the classroom, so you see it's an order, but it's a strong order. That means you can't avoid it. So in that way, if we want to suggest anything strong, it can be strong order or determination or advice, we will use must in that sentence. If we want to conclude something, means when we are completely sure about something, we also can use must. For example, you must be Tom's brother because you look alike. So you see, here I am concluding that yes, you must be Tom's brother. There is no confusion in my mind. So in that way, when we are quite confident about something, we also can use must in the sentence. If we want to suggest any certainty, again you see, we can use must. For example, it must be pigeon. it must be pigeon. So there is no doubt in my mind that it is a pigeon. So in that way, we also can use must to express certainty. So these are all for today. I will make another video to conclude all the modals, because there are some more modals which you need to know. So I will make one more video to give the uses of all those modals. Stay tuned for that. Please share it with your friends if you find it helpful. And yes, thanks for watching. Stay home, stay safe.